When you are interviewing candidates, you are doing much more than asking questions. You are shaping the future of your team. A strong interview helps you uncover whether a candidate will truly thrive in the role, while also protecting your organization from unnecessary risk. To get there, your questions must be intentional, job-related, and compliant with employment law. In this video, we will walk through practical do's and don'ts to help you conduct interviews that are fair, effective, and aligned with best practices in HR. Let's begin with the fundamentals of what you should do. Your interview questions should always connect directly to the role, its responsibilities, the skills required, and the outcomes expected. Job-related questions help you understand whether a candidate has the experience and capability to excel. For instance, asking a social media candidate about platform strategy makes perfect sense. Asking the same question of a data analyst would not. Consistency is equally important. When all candidates are asked the same core questions, you create a fair and objective process that allows you to evaluate responses side by side and minimize bias. Now let's talk about what to avoid. Interviews are not the place for personal or intrusive questions, especially anything unrelated to job performance. Questions about someone's background, identity, or family situation not only fail to provide useful information, but can also introduce unintentional bias. Even more importantly, anything tied to protected characteristics, such as race, religion, age, disability status, gender identity, or marital status, is strictly off limits. These questions are irrelevant to someone's ability to do the job and are explicitly prohibited under federal law. To put this into perspective, here are a few examples of questions that should never be included in an interview. Asking a candidate where they were born, whether they have a disability, or what their religious practices are has no place in a hiring conversation. These questions do not help you evaluate qualifications and can create serious legal and ethical concerns. Even if the intent is harmless, the impact can be significant. Fortunately, most inappropriate questions can be reframed into compliant, job-related alternatives that still give you the information you need. Instead of asking where someone was born, you can legally and appropriately ask whether they can provide proof of authorization to work in the United States. Instead of asking about disability, you can ask whether they can perform the essential functions of the job with or without reasonable accommodation. And rather than asking about religious practices or beliefs, simply ask whether they are able to work the schedule required for the role. These reframed questions keep your process focused, professional, and legally sound. To recap, strong interviews share 3 important qualities. The questions are job-related, the process is consistent across all candidates, and personal or protected class topics are completely avoided. These principles are simple, but they make a profound difference, not only in the fairness of your process, but in the quality of your hiring decisions. Staying aligned with these practices helps you build a more equitable hiring experience and ensures your organization remains legally compliant.